Have you ever wondered about the miniature worlds that reside within tidal pools? These unique ecosystems, nestled within rocky coastal zones, are a testament to the marvels of nature. Tidal pools are formed by the ebb and flow of the ocean's tides, carving out small pools in the rock that become home to a diverse array of marine life. Each tidal pool is divided into 3 distinct zones: the high tide zone, which is only covered during the highest of tides; the middle tide zone, submerged at high tide and exposed at low tide; and the low tide zone, which is almost always underwater. These zones, however, are not for the faint of heart. Life here is a constant battle against harsh conditions, including drastic temperature changes and strong currents. In addition to these, creatures must also face the constant threat of exposure to predators. In these ever-changing environments, survival is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the inhabitants of tidal pools. Now, who dares to take up residence in these challenging environments? In the face of such harsh conditions, one might expect these tidal pools to be barren landscapes, but on the contrary, they are teeming with life. Let's take a closer look. Among the most common residents of these miniature ecosystems are various types of algae. They form the primary producers, the first link in the food chain. Then we have the mollusks, like snails and clams, who use their hard shells as protection against the elements. Crustaceans, such as crabs and shrimp, scuttle about, their exoskeletons providing them with a sturdy shield. Sea anemones, with their stunning array of colors, sway gently in the current, their tentacles ready to capture any unsuspecting prey. And let's not forget the starfish, iconic symbols of the sea, patiently waiting for their next meal. Each species, each individual, has adapted to survive in this harsh, ever-changing environment. These creatures showcase the incredible versatility and adaptability of life on Earth. So, how do these organisms navigate the constant ebb and flow of the tides? You see, life in a tidal pool is not for the faint of heart. These adaptable creatures have evolved extraordinary strategies to survive the unpredictable nature of their home. When the tide retreats, they are left to contend with fluctuating water levels, dramatic changes in salinity, temperature, and oxygen levels. Starfish, for instance, have evolved tube feet that allow them to anchor themselves against the waves. Barnacles, on the other hand, have developed hard, calcified shells to protect against dehydration and predators. They close these shells when the tide is out, conserving moisture and oxygen until the water returns. Even feeding is a trial of endurance. Predators like the sea anemone have to be patient, waiting for the tide to bring in their next meal. On the other hand, herbivores like limpets scrape algae off rocks, a slow but steady source of food. In the face of adversity, these organisms demonstrate the remarkable resilience of life. What can we do to help protect these fascinating ecosystems, you might be wondering? Tidal pools, these tiny yet strikingly diverse worlds, play a vital role in the overall coastal ecosystem. They are hotbeds of biodiversity, providing a home for a myriad of species, some of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Yet these pockets of life are under threat. Pollution, climate change, and human activities are putting these ecosystems at risk. Oil spills, plastic waste, and rising sea levels are just a few of the challenges these habitats face. Not to mention the footprint of curious visitors, which can inadvertently harm the delicate balance of life in these pools. But it's not all doom and gloom. Conservation efforts are springing up across the globe. By setting up marine protected areas, reducing our carbon footprint, and practicing responsible tourism, we can make a difference. By understanding and respecting these miniature worlds, we can help ensure their survival for future generations to explore and appreciate.